second video, I'm just going to show you the outside of the first plot I just videoed. That's the front of it, the gate. And then right next to it is my second plot. And this is the gate going into that one. I have a flower bed along this one with perennials. And I do plant annuals also amongst it. Those are going to be daisies. It's a lily. I believe this is salvia. It gets a purple flower. This is a type of lily. This was another iris that is done blooming. That's a hydrangea bush. And then this is my pink honeysuckle that is doing beautifully this year, growing up the fence. I love the flowers. Supposedly attracts hummingbirds. We'll see. That was my goal of planting it. So that's the flower bed along the front of my second plot. And now we'll go into it. I always say this is my plot in progress. It was the second one I got after my second year here, and I keep modifying it, making it better. This year, as you can see, I started building wooden frames around the raised beds using fence pickets. There's my pile. I still have more to do. These are my water storage containers, and when I know rain's coming, I uncover it, hopefully catch some rainwater. But here in Pennsylvania, we haven't been getting very much rain. Tonight we just had a very short shower. First bed, tomato bed. I have 17 varieties in here. These are mostly dwarfs and determinants. Not all of them. For instance, this first one is Donno's Copper Penny. This was my variegated one. You can still see some variegation in the older leaves. The newer leaves aren't variegated anymore. This next variety is Orange Banana. This one is Everett's Rusty Oxheart. Next one is Wessel's Purple Pride. Smiley Worms, thanks to Iva. And this one, Streak Lightning. And this one is Jason Haynes' Sailor's Luck. On the end I have one of Math's Crosses. It's a dwarf variety, or he was aiming for dwarfs. This one is Jason's Michael Pollan and Cherokee Tiger F2 cross, dwarf also. Alright, coming around this side, this is Hen Heart, which is a determinant. It's a Pennsylvania variety. This is Bradley. Next one is Wild Fred. A lot of my plants have flowers on them. This is Pit Viper, another dwarf. And this one is, I'm going to probably pronounce this wrong, Uluru Ochre. It's one of the new varieties that was released this year. It's Uluru Ochre. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it anymore. Another dwarf variety from the Dwarf Project. And this one here is the Grinch. And the last one in this bed is another one of Jason's Michael Pollan and Cherokee Tiger cross dwarf. And that's starting to get buds also in the center. So that's the first bed, which is the tomato bed. The next bed is empty right now, except for some volunteer borage that came up. I see an asparagus came up. And, sorry, along the front I have some more candy onions growing. But this bed will be for my cucumbers, which I'll probably be planting next week. They're still kind of small. I started them at home, and then I'll transplant them. Third bed is another tomato bed. These are all indeterminate varieties, and I'm using the Florida weed method to support them. This first one here in the middle is Heshpole. I'll go down the side. We got Maff's cross of Borlon and Pink Berkeley tie-dye. It's an F2. And this is my West plant, which I posted earlier about. Doesn't look wispy to me, but we'll see what I get. The next one is Wine Jug. Noir Charbonnaise. Did I pronounce that right? It's a French variety. Lithium Sunset. Very healthy the plants are so far. Banded Amazon. This is also from a trade I did in France. This is Marie Antoinette. And on the end here is Janet's Jacinth Jewel, which is an orange tomato. On the end here is Carniel Tiger, Bill Jeffers' creation. And then going down the other side is Furry Red Boar. This is Gale. Green Copia. Surprise. Hopefully it's the real Surprise. Spuddy Yellow. Pink Siberian Tiger. Mexico. And the last one is another variety I got. I was told it's an F3 of a cross of Indigo Apple and Pink Berkeley tie-dye, I believe. This sauce got from a trade in France. It's a very dark tomato. We'll see what I get. Sorry, the name is Le Cadero. So that's the third bed, tomato bed. Then the fourth bed, I have snow peas growing in the front on the trellis on the one end. And then this is my potato and bush bean bed. Again, there's more volunteer sunflowers. But I have 3 varieties of potatoes. On this end, there's one variety, and it is called Terra Rosa. Then in the middle, I planted some bush beans. They didn't come up yet. They're Pencil Pod, French Fillet, and Jacob's Cattle Gold. They should be popping up soon. And then on the other end is my other 2 potato varieties. That is Yukon Nugget and Rosefin Apple, a fingerling variety. So that is my 4th bed. And I have one more bed in this plot, but I have not worked on it yet. This used to be my strawberry bed, and last year, after our hard winter 2 years ago, I lost a lot of my strawberry plants. So all last year this stayed covered in plastic, and this year I will be lifting up the plastic, hopefully this weekend, tilling it, and that's where I'm going to be putting my corn, some pole beans, and some squash. I want to try doing a 3 Sisters garden. So that is my second plot. Thanks for watching.